Is this thing on? Hello? 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 Uh-oh. Man, where's my next proclamaphone, you guys? What the? Hey, Woba. What? What's happening to my voice? Help me. I think somebody had a party in here and sabotaged Team Pixel. Wait. I haven't seen these items in years. They actually collide with each other? They have physics? What the heck? Wait, so Trove can have physics objects. Can I please have a mechanic like that for a puzzle or something? Hey, Maynard. Hey, Zyph. Hey, Bone. Help me. Oh, is it not? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, dog cam's not even on, but I can turn it on because guess who's here? Did you see the state of the marketplace today? No, why? What happened? What did I miss? I was busy taking care of baby Leon all day. So, the huge, you know. Come on, OBS. I was trying to see if I could set up so that memberships, super chats, and all that stuff could go into the Discord or into OBS, I mean. But it's more complicated than it should be. And then I was like, okay, well, what about like just Twitch and YouTube chat? And it was like, okay, it's weirdly more complicated than it should be. There's dog cam. Hey, mystery. Oh my God, please. Please, dog cam. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new update. What the hell? Why? Stupid computer, stop being dumb. What? Credit pouches are expensive? No, they're not. You're crazy. Actually, they're very close to being very expensive. Oh, because people are selling them 2 at a time. I mean, that's still over 4 mil, so. Cool. Yes, I've had goatee, Joyce. Many, many times. That's why I have swapped over. It's to celebrate the Wolverine gameplay that they're going to show at the State of Play this month. Right, guys? Here, let's have a fortune cookie together. Update comes out, it should be next Tuesday. What what version of the game are you on, Bone? Like, are you on PC? Or are you on console? Okay, here's my fortune. Vos ares de la chance, base possibilities or possibilité. Tui vos seront offertes. It's French. Yeah, it's 37k PR. It's gonna start getting a little bit harder for you to get more PR. Primordial dragons would help a lot. If you already got high level gems, are they also augmented? Like where you force the stats into being good? Otherwise, I do have a video that goes through PR at intervals. Okay, let's see. Here's the English. You will be fortunate in the opportunities presented to you. Man, fortune cookies suck. What a generalized, like, what? What does that mean? Also, why am I in this world and not just my usual stupid geode surface? I don't know. Can you die already, you scumbag? Alright. Geode it is. I got that last time I ate a fortune cookie, no lie. Oh no, I don't doubt it. They probably just reuse the same message all the time. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I'm hoping fourth wall break. Whoa. Everybody's busy with school, so views are like way lower. So tonight I think I'm just gonna be like more chill and just play what I want instead of focusing on trying to get like a shorter video out tomorrow. Lord knows I've got like 10 hours worth of footage to siphon through for some other games, but don't even talk to me about Abiotic Factor. That is gonna take a long time to edit that playthrough. But I wanna start, like, if I can either do it all in one sitting tonight. I wanna at the very least put a dent in that Chronos game. And then for Silksong, I have decided I will no longer stream it. I will just continue recording it. That way I can take it at my own pace and not feel like I'm wasting your guys' time dying 500 times over. Because it just adds to the stress that that game already creates. Not that anyone asked, but... Waiting on Brilliance for stat gain. All 3 gems, pearl, crystal. One is 3 pearl. Huh? Oh, cubic curtain is good. Stun burst, not good. Not bad, but cubic curtain will keep you alive. Explosive epilogue, I'd say, is better because that's just extra damage, and then pyro disc because that's extra movement speed. That'd be the main ones I would focus on. Apparently the flower power gem or whatever the heck it's called. I've heard some people say, oh, it's secretly good, but... Hey, Cramp. What wing is this? The Psych Ward. Oh, you mean these wings. They're the Dark Pegasus wings. What does flower power even do? It's like... Basically, when it triggers, I don't remember how it triggers. It shoots out like a bunch of beams or like little pellets or projectiles around you. That's all. But maybe there's like a trick where you could stand inside the enemy so all of the pellets connect or something. I really don't know. It was just something that somebody told me like a long time ago. Nothing that I tested because I want pyro disc and explosive and volatile, so but never mind. Yep, explosive epilogue, good for groups. Not very good for bosses, which basically describes the witch in Path of Exile. It's funny, not to bring up PoE2, but a buddy of mine mentioned that apparently there's like an alternate skill tree for the Lich. And he was saying it makes it so that you... Basically, it's just the same as every other witch build where you sacrifice minions to make yourself stronger. And it was just like, oh, no surprise. I hopped on PoE earlier today, got a little bit further, and then I was just like, man, what am I doing? This is such a boring game. I left it installed though, because I think I need to hop on the standard league and just treat that as where my main account is, because I just hate the league mechanics and starting from scratch, man. My gunslinger has a bad configuration that sometimes makes me do no damage with my ult. What? It's not about the new league being too daunting. It's just having to grind through it all again. Like, I talked about it in another video, but when Path of Exile ends up launching, I'm never gonna engage with the league stuff. I would much rather just keep building towards like a singular character, and then say I get that character maxed out, I would just start another character. At the very least, I would have all the gear from the other guy. Because starting from scratch, that's the big thing that I don't find fun. Is the vacuum fixed on the test server? Yeah, it's gonna be fixed when the update goes live. I don't know if it is currently fixed on the test server, but yeah, that's exactly what I'm planning on doing, Mystery. Because if I just stay on like the standard league, it won't feel like I'm wasting my time grinding through the axe all over again with no gear. And then that'll be a lot more fun for me. Like, I still have my gripes with the game, of course, but... And obviously the league mechanics are gonna take, like, when the game launches, the leagues are gonna take 6 months to get it integrated to standard, which sucks, but... Because we'll have to wait the first 3 months, the new league starts, then wait another 3 months, that league goes to standard. Is test server up? Let me double check. I don't think so. But let's find out. It is still up. That's odd. Yeah, very strange. Very strange. Is this still broken? Yeah, it is. I hope this isn't what's gonna go out live. Like, I don't know what they did, but they broke something here. Oh, look at that. Experience earned this week. Okay, so they're gonna end up actually giving us 10th lives for some leaderboard stuff. That's kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, I don't know why the server is still live. Oh, that's gonna break all my mods. Ugh, oh well. Can you point me in the direction of video yours that can help me figure out how to increase my light? I'm pretty sure I got a video talking about like just light in general. Let me double check. It might be dated. I got a surprising amount of videos talking about what light does. But yeah, my more recent one would be how much light do you need in Trove, and then it kind of goes into more detail. I'm assuming it's still relevant because light hasn't really changed that much. Get out of here. Definitive boss radar always turns off whenever I relog or whenever I swap from test server for some stupid reason. All right, that one's still working too. Let me just relog and fix that. Little of a life update. Went to the eye doctor. I have developed astigmatism in my left eye. Yes. Awesome. So you can get glasses. How's, yeah, you mentioned you got a job too, right, Mystery? Like, how's that been going? You get your first paycheck? Glasses gang. I used to wear glasses because I had a lazy eye. Wait, what's this guy talking about? Trove? Hold on. Yeah, I'll log back into the test server really quick. Because he was saying something about the Mystic Gem Converters. So I'm wondering, were they here on the store? On the test server? No. Granted, it could be my mod, but I don't think so. Unless they mentioned it in their Discord. Because we still don't have an official word if we'll be able to use qubits for it or not. Which means I gotta fix my mods again. Yay. Not so fun. We're seeing lots of old messages. Oh, hey, here we go. 1 day ago. Aha! All right, so we do have confirmation that the update is coming out next Tuesday. Like 100% confirmation. And I didn't know that they gave us a trailer link. Hold on, let me see if I can get this ready for you guys. Stop. My God. Here we go, boys. Let's, I've already seen this, but you guys probably haven't. Hello? There we go. I mean, at the very least, we get some cool looking mounts out of the event. Like that. The toaster one's pretty cool. Oh, that was costumes too. Hold up. Boomer, Chloro, Rev, Gunslinger, I want to say. Is that whose dance is this again? The tomato guy on the left? I like those mounts a lot. Oh, it's two hot dogs pulling them. Oh, that's so cute. Yes. Oh, that's Neon Ninja's dance. Okay. So anyway, that's the trailer. Okay, whatever. But they also mentioned that update alongside the block party, which is the new gems, is coming out September 9th at 8 a.m. So that'd be 8 a.m. Pacific time. I'll be busy, unfortunately, but I'll get to play it later that night, probably around this time. Sweet. So now it's actually like 100% confirmed, so that's cool. No. I know that's the event trailer. They don't have a trailer for the gems. but they mentioned that they're both coming out at the same time. The event is just the big thing that they're going to be trying to sell, despite the fact that the gems are the bigger update, of course. Oh, right, you already have glasses anyways, Mystery. Well, now you can get bigger glasses. Job's been good, not as many hours as I'd like. Oh, is it just part-time? But I mean, either way, yeah. Cool that you can start saving up. At least you have money now. Bought a bike to commute. Let's go. Just part-time. Okay, cool. Hey, Als. How about class rings? What about class rings? Are you asking... Oh, Mystic class rings? No, that's not coming. I don't know who Trove is, but he's talking about like as if I doubted like Mystic gem converters or something. I don't know. I'm still curious whether we'll be able to get the gem converters for qubits. I hope so. But we'll see. Oh, yeah, Alios. Are you already here? Yeah, there you are. All right, everything's dead. In the meantime, hold on. Where is... It just randomly popped in my head. I was like, oh, wait, I gotta leave that idiot's Trove server. The hell is this server? Oh my god. I shouldn't be doing this right now, but I am. Where winds meet. Why am I in their Discord? Man, there's so many Discord servers. I just need to leave. Did you get your screenshot? I'm assuming yes. That'll be 50K. How much PR boost do you get when converted Crystal to Mystic? Sorry, I don't remember. I think it was a lot, but I'm sure somebody covered it. I was trying to, like, since the test server is still available, I was trying to get the, you know, my content creator guy to hook me up again with items so that I could upgrade my gems and kind of get, like, all of the different level up costs and all the nerd stuff that I was, you know, too excited about to notice last time. But I haven't heard back from him. So I'm assuming that devs are just busy with the new update and stuff. Oddly enough, they actually mentioned, like I saw in the content creator chat where they were saying, Gamescom kept us busy. And I was like, Trove was at Gamescom? I guess they would be, right? Because it's in Germany and it's Game Ago? Maybe. When do you think the update will go live for console? Yeah, that is a good question. When will it go live for console and for what versions of console? Because you guys had everything in sync and then the Switch happened and then, you know. Oh, I see. True's watching stream. He's just mentioning stuff in game. Okay, that's why I'm struggling to keep up. I could technically go through my old videos to find out like how much PR boost I got for converting my gems, but why would I do that when somebody else can do that? I'm in the middle of streaming. And by the time I'm done with this stream, I will have completely forgotten. My days are like so time limited or time sensitive right now. Because it's like, take care of baby Leon most of the day, wife gets home, we deal with dinner and stuff, get to work. And then on top of that, I took on some, I shouldn't have, but I took on some volunteering work that I can't get into just because it's personal stuff. And it was just like, wait, why did I sign up for this? I don't have time to do this, but here we are. So. Hey, Deadly. Yep, Goblin Hours have kind of begun. Kind of. Again, I'm hoping to dedicate some time to some of the era games tonight, but we'll see. Like, I might. Lately, you know, I've been playing Trove and doing these streams, and then it's like, oh, I'm just having so much fun, I don't notice how much time has passed. We might be like, okay, we're at an hour, stop it, and get to playing some other games. If I was a smart person, or, you know, whatever the terminology would be, I should actually be editing stuff, but I thought, you know what, tonight I feel like just doing big boy amount of streaming. I mean, I wake up super early and be exhausted anyway, so screw it. Because I gotta put a dent in these games, dude, otherwise Silent Hill's gonna come out and I won't even be able to start playing it day one. Also, thanks Frosted. Appreciate you. Xbox fan for 7 years. Let's go. Thanks for all you do. And thank you. Yeah, I've become, I will admit, I have become very, very reliant on like you guys when it comes to getting like new information and stuff about various things. Cause, whew, ever since baby Leon, man, like dad brain is a thing. It's just a matter of like, I think the thing is like, I'm getting pretty decent sleep, not great sleep, but most of all that's just because for whatever stupid reason my body is just like, no, I'm gonna keep you up until 8 in the morning just laying in bed awake. Okay. But aside from that, it's like when you are like not getting your typical 8 hours, it's not enough time. Like you'll get enough sleep that you can do things, but you don't get enough of sleep hours and what efficient sleep that your brain can reconstruct. And so that's the parent brain. That's where that comes in. I have not had a decent enough amount of sleep. Like I can't have my usual 12-hour sleep just out of nowhere because it's like, oh, I gotta do stuff. I gotta take care of baby and stuff. I'm just saying it's yeah. It's fine, I accept it, it's cool, but when I think to like how good my memory was for like people and viewers and stuff and Trove stuff that I could just pull off the top of my head, and nowadays it's just like, hey, somebody else confirm this for me, please? But anyway, what do you think about RE9? What do you mean? What do you mean what I think about it? Dude, it's RE9. Hell yeah, I'm sold. I wish they would stop trying to show story trailers and show some gameplay. Also, True saying, have you ever been badly addicted to a game? Yes, I'm trying to think which ones more recently, because otherwise, like GTA 5, but that's a long time ago. I guess you could say Trove, but probably maybe like Zelda. Oh, Donkey Kong. Actually, I got addicted to Donkey Kong Bonanza for a good while there. I beat that game like 2.5 times in a row, so that usually doesn't happen with me. One file completely maxed out. Second time was my banana-less challenge, and then the third time I was just playing it for fun, and then got about like maybe a quarter of the way through the game, and it was like, I got other things to do. PoE, I was addicted to, not anymore. Helldivers, I mean, I still love Helldivers, but it's one of those games that I take regular breaks from. What keeps it fun, keeps it from burnout. Is there more than one ship model, or are they all the same? I mean, the structure, like the ship, the dungeon, I think there might be 2 variations of the same dungeon. So there will be like one version that has like a couple extra doors than another one, but yeah, that's it. They never bothered adding like more types of 5 stars to the game. Which you could say is kind of lazy and kind of dumb, but at the end of the day, the current dungeons are very efficient, and there's a risk that if they change those, then we would not have efficient 5 stars anymore. No, I'm okay. Max PR, yes, I got to 59 point something. Someone was asking how much PR you get when you convert a crystal gem at level 30 into a mystic gem, and that was what I didn't have an answer to. Like, how much PR will we end up just getting right away when we convert them all around? Oh, it's like 500 PR per, including lesser gems? Because that would be pretty nuts. Why are you not moving forward? Thank you. I'm not going in there. I'm sorry. Dot and Berserk Battler. Yeah, so that's 500 from the Empowered Gems. I don't know about the lesser ones. So that would still be... I think I hit 50k PR when I boosted up my Cosmic Gems, but that's including the levels. Otherwise, if you're just converting, that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 2, 7, 8, 9... Yeah, I think I'll hit 50k PR then, just by converting them, the Empowered Gems. Yeah, so the reason why you get such a huge bump up in stats when you convert the gems is because Mystic Gems have higher stat values just across the board. So what's happening is when you end up converting a level 30 crystal gem into Mystic, it's basically giving you 30 levels worth of Mystic stats to catch up on, which is why it's such a huge bang. And then the next few levels are just kind of like, oh. Also, yeah, I noticed that was you, Mystery. I think you get like significant stat boost too from the extra 5 levels though. I forget what somebody told me. I think it's something ridiculous. Like the extra 5 levels from the Mystic Gems give like as much stats, if not more, or something like that. Not sure. When do you think they'll add Mystic 2? Like for gear, hopefully not soon. You get like 5 KPR just for like converting the gems. Yeah, somewhere around there sounds about right. Because you get 2.5k for the Empowered Gems. And there's a lot more lesser gems, so that's probably going to equal out to about the same amount. Which would be cool. I still don't know what class I want to main when the update drops. Like, Boomer's kind of the lazy, easy one. But I haven't mained Barb in a really long time. I don't know if I have a good ring on any of them, though. So if I'm 40k, maybe I can get to U15 just by upgrading the gems. Maybe. The cosmic gems, like, leveling them up is gonna be tricky. Converting them, that's the easy part. Assuming that we can still get them for qubits. Because we don't technically have a confirmation on that yet, I don't think. I kept asking them and asking them and asking them, but they always dodge the question, which could be taken one way or another. Maybe it means they're trying to hide the fact that it's not going to be for qubits, or they just didn't want to talk about it because it wasn't finalized. I need a cornerstone really badly. Or just put loot collectors in dungeons, you know? Hey, Jacked. Be cool if they added an Earth gem and an Earth world. I don't know at this point if they could get away with adding a new gem type. I think it would be a little bit too egregious. There's already too much emphasis on the gems, and they're not, like, engaging in any way. It's literally just, okay, you got higher stats now. Oh, sweet. Also, hey, White. Hey, Legion. Yeah, that's the problem with this area, man. Banners and rings are also forgotten. Nope, nope. They know. They are being very meticulous with when they add those. They talked about it in their community letter. Like, we will inevitably end up getting mystic banners and rings. I need a cornerstone. I gotta loot collect stuff. Hey, Block. Is there a ship anywhere around? I'll show you where there's a ship. I'm a main bard, and I'm gonna stay on bard. I don't care about meta. I don't care about meta either, my man. It's most of all just like Shadowhunter cannot keep up in D15 and depths. That's why I have to swap. Otherwise, if it was up to me, yeah, I would still just be using my boy. That's why, like, I'm not sure. I don't know who I want to main. Is there a specific date for the Mystic Gems on console? No, unfortunately. The only official word that we have... Oh! Never mind, guys. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I didn't read the finer print. You guys... Okay. The September event, together with Block Party, which is the Mystic Gems, will go live Tuesday, September 9th at 8 a.m. Pacific time on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So Switch gets shafted, no surprise. But we're all getting it live at the same time. Hell yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't notice that little bit of extra text there that mentioned it. So we're all getting the update at the same time. Hell yeah. You guys don't gotta wait. Nice, man. That explains why it took them so long to have this update go up. That's sick. Now just update the Switch, please. So that it actually works on the Switch too. Oh, actually, you know what? Nobody asked, but there was an update on the Switch for more games that are compatible. So you know what? Let's take a quick little gander and see if Trove finally works. Probably not. But it's one of those days where we can just try weird things. No, I don't. No, stop. Yeah, fixing the vacuum is yeah, that's pretty big. More so than the Mystic Gems even.
This
All right, here we go. Please, God. Oh, I saw the world for a second, man. Yeah, vacuum is currently broken on the live server right now. What is it that's broken about again, guys? It like doesn't it doesn't pull enemies in or something? Oh, it didn't collect crystals. That's what it is. Yes, Sora, as you just joined in, is there a specific date for the Mystic Gem update on console? I just read through it. It's the same date as it is on PC. We're all getting it on next Tuesday. Except for Switch. But sorry to the 5 people who play on Switch. I still want to play Trove on the Switch too, but I don't know whose court the ball is in, like whether or not that's up to Nintendo to patch it or if it's Game Ago. But that's cool, man. Let me actually see. Do I have a good ring on this guy? C3. Not awful. Who do I want to main, man? I could main the knight. It would work. I could. Yeah, 2 days from now is when we'll get the update on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So that's cool. The knight's so boring though. Yeah, but that's kind of the point, right? Is you just hold left click and don't have to think. Like, I'm thinking more in terms of like, oh, he'd be easy to stream instead of having to spam all my other abilities. I don't know. I might just swap stuff around and try stuff out. Because I don't think I have a C5 melee weapon. Or if I do, it's not a high level. Oh, I do. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay. Dad brain. Dad brain, guys. Revenant's good. I don't have a good spear, and I personally find his gameplay not that fun. Neo Ninja's good, but he's like Hollow Knight, Silk Song, where you gotta move around a lot. Vanguard was surprising. He was surprisingly good. I don't know, man. It's either Candy Bar, Boomer, or Knight. I don't know which one. Don't know which one I would want to go for. Hopefully I'll make up my mind when it goes live. Otherwise I can just mix it up and try them all. Knight needs a rework. Yes, I agree. Draco's the best. No, the thing is, I'm gonna be committing to a physical set of gems. Is why I don't have any of the magic classes on the table. Because otherwise, if I wanted to be more optimal for magic, I would have to swap a bunch of stuff around in my skill tree. And I'm not doing that. Because I'm scared that it'll break my skill tree or something. Like, I don't know. Alright, I don't know where this boss is, and I don't care. But yeah, I don't know yet. Because Boomer, or Candy Barb, I think is going to be a lot of fun just to go in and kill everything. And he also has his pull ability, which is very useful if I'm playing with a group of people. Like if I happen to get like some really cracked gunslinger that comes into the depths with me or something, then me being a Barb would actually just make him stronger, kind of thing. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Boomer is like the standard, oh yeah, this is easy, sure, he's so powerful, spam right click like an idiot, you know. It's not that there's anything wrong with Boomer, like he's still a lot of fun. But I feel like everyone's playing Boomer, so it's kind of like, I don't really care, you know? And Knight is just, that would be more so for the meme, which could be funny. Just to be a Knight main, like me, of all things, Mr. I want to play a fast class, you know, like, I'm always ranged. Instead, window wiper. Hey, big. The name rework Shadowhunter from our AoE. No, it's a tough situation because Shadowhunter doesn't need reworked. It's most of all like the problem is that these new worlds basically become the same as like Deep Delves and like Leviathans, in which case Shadowhunter and a lot of other classes aren't good at boss farming or delves in particular. So that's where it becomes like, oh, I need to swap off Shadowhunter because otherwise I'm going to be extremely inefficient. So I don't know. That's kind of the main issue with it. I guess I will have to make a short video then just to confirm. Oh, here's the date, guys. Here's the date and time. Even though I just put out the video the other day, just before the, you know, before I ended up reading all that. So whoops. Will Mystic Gems make it better for Shadowhunter to farm D15? Yeah, for sure, but the argument would still be that I could just swap everything over to a stronger class. Like a class that's more efficient at it. Because, for example, like it's funny, this is just like old Trove back in the day with Shadow Towers. If I just take all of my current physical gems and I swap it to Neon Ninja, for example, not only am I technically faster at going from point A to point B, but Neon Ninja can actually do the depths and D15 very efficiently because he's got a lot more damage than people give credit. So in that regard, you could argue that Shadowhunter could get a little bit of a boost of damage, or as Cannon was saying, a little bit of AoE. AoE is kind of the biggest problem that holds Shadowhunter back because he's basically single target. I still think that something that would be a huge quality of life fix for him would be to make it so that his shots phase through enemies. Because they actually do before your class gem, but as soon as you get your class gem, it's single target. And that's what kind of ruins the class, in my opinion. But are they going to change something like that? No, probably not. Finally hit 40 KPR. Let's go. GG. Yeah, how did... I'm trying to remember in my video, or that was a really long stream. Was Lancer good in depths? I don't think he was. Was he? He was very stiff. Like, it was still possible to do it with him, but I don't think he was very good. D15 might be different, but I personally wouldn't use Leviathan myself, or Lancer myself. Lancer was bad because the issue with the flask usage, right? Because he gets stuck in his stupid animation. Yep. Yep. You can main Fae. No. No, I won't be doing that. Hey, Riyadh. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like I said, I'm not gonna be maining any of the magic classes because it's gonna get too expensive for me to try and augment and max out like a magic set of gems on top of the physical ones. Now, granted, what I could do is just convert my magic cosmic gems over, but not level them, and that would still be a decent enough bump up that I could still probably main a lot of magic classes, and I might try that. Just because Draco's getting a pretty significant buff with the next update. Tomb Raiser, kind of. Not a great one. It's actually a lot of fun, surprisingly engaging to dodge everything with your passive. Yes, I agree, but it's a fairy. There's a reason why. You guys remember my super old class guides where I tried to make them almost like a TF2 video where the character was like giving the introduction to themselves? And with Neon, with Fey Trickster, it was the one where I made it sound like a nerd because I hated that class so much. I still remember that. Funny enough, you know how I stopped making those videos like for years and years and years? I actually had recorded the full guide for Vanguard, and I don't know. I just lost the footage or scrapped it. Draco's getting a little bit of a buff. He gets more damage in his ult, and then I think his just basic attack, Flame, gets like 50% boost. There's a buff to a lot of the classes in the game. Not a buff to Shadowhunter or some of the classes that are really starting to fall behind, though. Tomb Raiser, what was it? It was something like your minions don't die as quick or they last a lot longer or something like that, which isn't great, but it would make it so that you wouldn't have to like, it wouldn't take as long to get them buffed up. That's all. Either way, that's exciting, man. I've been playing Candy Barb. He's fun. Yes, I agree. The only problem is I don't, I'm very cheap when it comes to spending Trovian loops. The patch notes for the class buffs are kind of buried because there was multiple patch notes. So I can't link you to the right one, Mystery, I'm sorry. It'll be in their Discord somewhere. But I'm just gonna wait until the live patch notes in a couple days, because who cares? But yeah, anyway, the crystal ring effect, like spin to win, actually makes the Candy Barb a really good speed farmer on top of his damage. But as I've stated many times before, I don't use crystal ring effects because I don't like the fact that you only get Trovian loops on every prime number for a class, which essentially means that unless you're really taking advantage of that polished ring, it ultimately is going to be a waste of a resource that's quite valuable. That will perpetually get harder and harder to farm for as you get higher and higher Paragon. Because some nerd at the office was like, I know what prime numbers are. You should do that. Okay, Jeremy. What? Really? We're not gonna make it every 10 levels like a normal person? Yeah, that's the boss's nephew, so we better put it in. Ah. Mucho damage. I like his username. It's pretty good. Be cool if they changed the gunslinger class gem. You can get 1 of 4 explosive rounds, phantom rounds, inferno rounds, or piercing rounds. That'd be kind of cool. I think it'd be a little bit too in-depth for a single class. Maybe if, maybe instead of changing the class alt, when they reworked Gunslinger, that should have been one of his abilities. Instead of his number 1 ability throwing him up into the air, it should cycle between different ammo types. Maybe 1 for AoE, 1 for staggering or stunning, and then 1 for damage. I don't know. And then the ult can just stay the ult so that it doesn't matter. That'd be kind of cool. As far as I know, they are buffing Lancer, but I don't think it was anything significant. I know his minions are actually pretty good. The problem is they're really stupid. Like, they just kind of, It's like, what's that one enemy in Silk Song? That's my favorite enemy. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the Silk Song streams or whatever, but there's this enemy who's like on the ground and he like tries to hug you to death and he goes like, like he leaps at you. He's so pathetic with his voice acting. Even when you kill him, he's like, so good. I hate how 9th lives takes so long to get, and you need a lot of them to max out. Yes, especially free to play. I know, it's atrocious. Lancer minions also don't spawn as often as they should. Yeah, true. They should spawn more often. I'm just happy we're going to be able to use other classes in the end instead of the same 2. Yes, I agree. Those same 2 are probably still going to be more efficient, but at the very least you can kind of use whatever the heck you want. I'm at 11-9 life right now. Yes. So you're not even going to be able to get the max amount of 10th lives. What class you want at it? Bro, I literally have videos dedicated to talking about it just because there's so many class ideas that I would love to see in this game. Short answer, honestly, I want to see classes that are not all just humans. I don't need a biped. I want something unique like Cubesley class or a spider body bow class or a centaur, you know. They better add more classes that are a bit cheaper for free to play. I don't think we're ever gonna go back to the cheap classes, frankly speaking. I will say, at the very least, in their defense, at the very least, Solarian is like actually strong and worthwhile. Because imagine the next class where they're gonna have like $100 pack in order to get him, and then he sucks. You know? With Solarian, it sucks that you basically just want to spend money instead of crafting him, because crafting him is egregious. But at least if you do get him, it's like, oh, wait, this is actually one of the strongest classes in the game. Their next class is gonna be like a sloth, where the more times you hit enemies, the faster you attack. But it's gonna have like a insane internal cooldown to it. So he's gonna be terrible. He's gonna force you to speedrun dungeons as quick as possible just so that you can be efficient. But he has no movement speed. Die already. Thank you. A snail class that slithers around maps. Yes, please. Anything weirder, man. Like, that'd be so cool. Like, I still remember when I first started playing Trove and they were still adding classes, and I kept thinking, like, why don't we get like a big ogre that's got like a log over his shoulder and he's too big to use mounts, but gets mount movement speed if you use a mount, you know? Stuff like that. A Cubesley class that's 1 block big. Most of all, he's focused as a builder. Yeah, or an alien, like, tentacle class. Yeah, lots of people suggest that one just because of all the themed stuff, which I agree. There's a lot of good ideas. That'd be cool to have, oh, where is it? Let me see if I can find one of that enemy type. There's like that squid guy. That guy. The one that I just killed there. That'd be a cool class. That guy. Imagine him as a character. That'd be so dope. Berserker class. That'd be cool. Shapeshifter. I couldn't really see it. I think it'd be too weird for this game. We're made out of blocks anyway, but I mean, never say never. Do they just not want to listen to the community about a lot of things? No, I think they're just kind of out of the loop with a lot of things. I still, like, I've said this before, I'll say it again. The fact that they allowed the community to vote on what the next sigil should be, they should do that for a lot of Trove things. Like, I think it'd be great if they gave us like 3 concepts of classes that they would be willing to work on, and then let us vote which one we want to see implemented. Kind of the same as Minecraft voting, like the mob vote. Because then it's still within the confines of what the developers want to make, but then at least we feel like we're a part of it and we could vote for the one that's like actually the cooler out of the 3. Later, Deadly. Has Knight ever getting buffed? I picked him day 1 and was too lazy to ever change, and he's terrible. No, he doesn't need a buff. He's insanely powerful. You're just playing him wrong. No, he doesn't need a buff. He needs an overhaul, because as of right now, the most efficient way of playing the Knight is like this. Oops. Where's my sword? Oh my god. Come on, you stupid video game. Get off my... What? Are you serious? Okay. Do I secretly have a sword in my inventory somewhere? Oh, my inventory is full, that's why. Anyway, just hold left click. That's literally the most efficient way you can play the Knight. Like, you literally don't use any of his other abilities. That's why he desperately needs an overhaul, because his gameplay is boring. But he's very powerful. I need a ship, but... Oh, we are at an hour, though, so we should probably call it, even though I want to keep going. I mean, then I think the best thing he could do is make his ability scale off of attack speed. Dude, that honestly is what the majority of classes need. Because the biggest issue with this game, this is something that we don't talk about that much. One of the biggest issues and bottlenecks for a lot of classes in this game is animation time. Time wasted waiting for certain animations to play out in order to end up dealing damage. And then the irony is that if a lot of those animations, including flash drinking, would scale off of attack speed, then it would not only end up becoming like It would not only end up making a lot of classes a lot more viable, it means that it would also become a valuable stat on classes like Shadowhunter, which doesn't benefit from it. Because if I can drink my flask like whoop, instantly and then start outputting damage, like that would be pretty big. I do have yes, I do have a video talking about this skin, but I should next year I'll try my best to make like a more dedicated, like, hey, here's how you get my Shadowhunter costume kind of thing. It's during New Year's event, so you have to wait. The Renewus pack. Yeah, like in Path of Exile, where action speed speeds up your animations. Exactly. I guess that'd be cool as like an extra stat they could add. But the funny thing is, attack speed actually does affect certain classes with certain animations. You guys might have already seen me talk about this before. Neon Ninja, his throw bomb animation is actually affected by attack speed. He's one of the only classes that has that for some stupid reason, which is why he's actually like one of the most efficient classes for bombing. Like when you're farming. I don't think any other classes have that, which is kind of dumb. So I don't know if it was an oversight or... What about Chloro? What about him? Chloromancer kind of poop, honestly. Like he's a strong enough class, but I think the issue with Chloromancer is his abilities are still too random. Like they just throw them all over the place. And it takes a lot of time to put out optimal damage because you gotta waste your time throwing down all the plants and crap instead of just bang, you're done. The update releases next Tuesday, so in 2 days on the 9th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And it releases for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. No word on the Switch yet. If they made an Earth Gem world and made it underground Delve world, would you hate it? Wouldn't that just be the Delves? What about Bard? Unfortunately, Bard does not keep up in the new update at all. I know I should make like a video that kind of talks about all the classes, which I kind of did when I talked about like which classes can solo the depths and stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely going to stream something else after we're done with this Trove stream. I don't know what yet. Probably that Chronos game, and then I'll see how far I can get in that game and whether or not I just give up on the game or just keep grinding it out. Because we got, oh my, there's so many games coming out this month. It's actually unreal. Like we still got Silent Hill coming out this month as well. There's a lot of other games coming out this month that I'm skipping over just because I don't have time. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you coming out to the Trove stream. I'll try my best to have a short video talking about the exact date and time for the update, even though I just put out a video like earlier this day. But I'm gonna stream some other stuff, so you're welcome to come to that. But at the same time, I don't expect most of you to. So, anyways, have a good one, guys.